Welcome to a new video here on Timeless Tales with Ophelia, and I am Ophelia Adler, your host. Today we're going to talk about light novels. I thought to myself as I was reading them, like, what is the origin? What is the history behind them? Do I know how they came to being? And I thought to myself, maybe other people have wondered the same thing. I did a poll for my members and asked them what they would like to see for my next video, and it felt like you guys also were wanting to know more about the origin of light novels. So sit down and listen further, and I will tell you as much as I know myself. Whether you're a fan of anime or manga, you've probably heard of light novels before. These often underrated gems are responsible for some of your favorite stories, from Sword Art Online, ReZero, and beyond. But what exactly are light novels? Where did they come from? How did they evolve into a major cornerstone of Japanese pop culture? Today, we're going to explore the origins, history, and lasting impact of light novels on the world of entertainment. Let's start with the basic. A light novel, or raito noberu in Japanese, is a style of Japanese novel aimed primarily at young adults and teenagers. But unlike conventional novels, light novels tend to have a shorter length, around 50,000 to 70,000 words, and are often serialized in magazines before being compiled into a book. What distinguishes light novels from traditional novels is their fast-paced narrative style and inclusion of manga-like illustrations, often featuring vibrant characters designed by well-known illustrators. These images help bring characters and action sequences to life, merging the best of both prose and visual storytelling. Some of the key factors to light novels would be fast-paced narrative, young adult target audience, manga-styled illustrations, and often adapted into an anime or manga. Think of light novels as the bridge between traditional books and the visual world of manga and anime. They're meant to be accessible, entertaining, and easy to read, often mixing fantasy, sci-fi, romance, and adventure with genres as diverse as Isekai, parallel world stories, slice of life, or even horror. To understand how light novels come into being, we need to take a step back into Japanese literary history. The roots of light novels can be traced as far back as Toshio and early Showa eras, during the early 20th century. During this time, a popular form of pulp fiction called shosetsu emerged in magazines aimed at young readers. These magazines, like Shonen Club or Shoujo Club or Boys Life or Girls Life, were filled with short, entertaining stories, illustrated, and adventure serials. These stories were light in tone and quick to read, paving the way for the fast-paced serialized form that would later characterize as a light novel. At the same time, Japan was developing its own unique form of pop culture, blending Western pulp fiction with traditional Japanese storytelling. By the post-war era, this type of fiction would evolve further, blending with other genres like fantasy and sci-fi. The term light novel itself didn't exist until the 90s, but previous to that can be found works from the 70s and 80s. The first true light novel is widely considered to be the Heroic Legend of Arslan Senki by Yoshiki Tanaka, first published in '86. This was a grand fantasy epic set in a mythical world of wars, politics, and destiny, combined with illustration from Yoshitaka Amano, an illustrator known for his work on Final Fantasy. The success of Arslan Senki paved the way for more works of this nature, and publishers began to notice the commercial potential of books that would combine easy-to-read narratives with striking visual designs. It It was during the 90s that the light novels truly exploded in popularity. This era was characterized by two main factors: the rise of the anime and manga adaptations and the spread of Japanese pop culture overseas. Series like Slayers and Record of Ludo's War, which began as light novels, found massive success both in Japan and internationally with their anime adaptations. What made light novels so appealing during this time was their ability to serve as blueprints for anime and manga. Many popular anime series today, such as Sword Art Online and The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, began as light novels. The vibrant visuals and structured plots lent themselves perfectly to visual adaptations, fueling a cycle relationship between light novels, anime, and manga. As light novel grew, they continued to evolve, both in content and distribution methods. In the 2000s and beyond saw an explosion in genre diversity, with the Isekai boom leading the charge. Isekai, or otherworld stories, where characters are transported to a fantastical realm, have dominated the market in recent years, thanks to hits like Re:Zero, Overlord, and The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. The digital age also brought significant changes. With the rise of internet, many aspiring authors turned to online platforms like Shosetsuku no Naro, Let's Become a Novelist, to publish their work directly online. Some of these web novels, including Sword Art Online and Re:Zero and Ascendance of a Bookworm, became so popular that they later was picked up by publishers and turned into light novels, further blurring the lines between different forms of storytelling. Light novels have even started to influence storytelling techniques beyond Japan, with translations now more widely available and a global audience growing through platforms like Amazon Kindle, Wattpad, and other fan-driven communities. The influence of light novels is just expanding for every year. More writers around the world are drawing inspiration for their unique storytelling style. Today, light novels are no longer just a Japanese phenomenon. They have become a global cultural export. Publishers in the US, Europe, Asia have increasingly licensed light novel series, and fans around all the world eagerly await new translations. Titles like No Game No Life, A Certain Magical Index, Danmachi are read by fans from all corners of the globe. And their anime adaptations often spark further interest in the novels themselves. Light novels also play a central role in the Japanese publishing industry. In fact, the Kadokawa Corporation, one of the largest publishers of light novels, has built an entire media empire on their success. Whether it's anime merchandise, video games, or even films, light novels are often at the heart of modern multimedia franchises. As we look to the future, it's clear that light novels are here to stay. They are evolved from humble beginnings in pulp fiction to a major pillar of Japanese pop culture, influencing not just anime and manga, but global storytelling itself. What started as a niche genre has become a powerful force in media, providing unique, engaging stories for millions of readers worldwide. And whether you're reading for the rich worlds, the compelling characters, or the stunning illustrations, there's something magical about the light novels that continue to captivate. So the next time you pick up a light novel, remember, you're not just reading a book, you're diving into a tradition of storytelling that's only growing stronger. I hope you enjoyed this little history on light novels, and please leave a like and a comment below if you liked it, and maybe you have something else you want to add to the discussion. But until next time, happy reading everyone. Goodbye.